We're rolling? Oh, shit. Well, I'm trying to figure out a good intro for us. It's like, this is Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks. We're Zach and JP, where the hijinks are burnout, and we're Zach and JP, and these hijinks are burnout, and so is this intro. All right, there we go. I
Nailed
think we
it.
say it. If we can just keep the intro as redundant as possible, I think that'll be fine. But
And this
Zach,
episode is sponsored by Shadow Raid.
Yeah, this episode brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
There it is. I knew it was one of the fucking stupid ones.
Your promo code Penis Pills Incorporated. You too can unlock character Glup Shitto, known from his time in Star Wars.
He'd be like the most broken character too, so you have to use him.
Yeah, he just throws feces at people.
fucking annoying.
This is Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks.
Where the hijinks are burnt out.
No, I realized that we've done 21 episodes of this show, and none of the episodes have we been like, I'm JP, and this is Zach. We just let the Chirons do all the work.
I'm JP, this is Zach.
Oh, yeah, I'm Burnout Hijinks, and this is Zach and JP. Yeah, shit. Yeah, so this is probably some shit we should have did episode 1. So, Zach.
What's up, buddy?
Where's our guest?
Well, our guest decided to big time us.
Damn, this big face. Well, anyway, I guess that's true. Our guest would have he would have been sitting here and with his huge head. But so what's well, fuck him. Let's talk about something else. So like we didn't see each other this typical Thursday.
I know, it was weird not seeing you.
Yeah, I know. Like I wasn't at the comedy couch and you were.
You were actually booked. I'm proud of you. How'd it go?
I was put onto a roast battle. Shout out to Michael and Kay McKerney. I think that's how you say the last name. We checking. It's different. We'll figure it. I'm historically not good at last names. But yeah, no, I was put on a roast battle with against Eli Bridger.
Yeah,
one of those. He sounded like a Star Wars character. He sounds like
he really did.
Yeah, it's like Ezra Bridger.
Dude,
No, but
Ezra.
But it was fun because like. We were put together, I assume, because like the week before that, I went to Crafty for the first time. Shout out to Crafty and shout out to Michael and Kay for running the mic now. But I went out there and I was standing with Eli most of the night because had the debut of my character, Dr. Oedipus Schadenfreude, in Raleigh, and second debut in Raleigh, but debut at Crafty.
Yeah.
We were standing there together though for most of the night, and so I feel like. They saw that we were standing there, and they were like, "They must know each other."
They know each other. Yeah, so I knew that was coming.
We met each other maybe 3 times before that.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I saw him at Good Night's Funniest last year, and then I saw him that night last Thursday, not this last Thursday, but Thursday before that. And then at the roast battle. And what sucks is because they were like, "Here, you got to roast him." And then what I did was I
went to go stalk his socials.
As you would. I went to stalk his social medias.
Thanks, man.
He had an Instagram and Facebook, and he had one picture from like the modern day.
Yep.
And everything else was pictures of him from like 10 years ago in high school. So I was just
shit.
like, oh, fun. Cool.
Outdated information.
Yeah. So I was like, your mom looked hot 10 years ago. I couldn't do that as a roast. Because then he'd just be like, well, your mom's dead. I didn't want to be hit with like sensitive. I'd be crying shit, so.
Yeah, you can't win a roast while crying.
Yeah. So he then he was like, dude, I had the exact opposite situation. Like I went to your social medias and there's just ammunition for days because I can't stop posting.
Yeah.
I'm basically like a fucking teenage girl at this point with how much I post on Instagram. I'm just like, everybody look at my penis,
Dude,
but like
one
teenage
time
girls
today.
do.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I only posted one thing where I was just like, oh God.
I got this dick again. It's right here.
But yeah, no, it was fun. I basically just resorted to, as you do at most roasts, just calling him gay and a pedo,
Yep.
And he just genuinely had good zingers. Like he told me one that he didn't get to put into a joke, and I actually want to ask him if I can use it. He was like, I wanted to call you Goth Pinocchio. I was like,
oh shit,
that is funny
good.
as fuck, and I wish he had used it.
Oh.
But yeah,
that's really good. He should have gone with that.
He
Usually we
have.
just go the Jew route with it.
Yeah, usually that, and I appreciate him for not doing it, which makes me think that maybe he might have, he's also a young, he's probably more of the woke, he's probably more aware of social, issues. He wasn't growing up with people calling each other the F word all the time,
It's hard to explain that. You have to explain it to people. Like, dude, I grew up during the Halo era.
Yeah. Oh, or early Call of Duty where 6v6 was still a thing.
Yeah.
And you could still play hardcore mode. And
calling you gay
tags.
wasn't the worst thing you were saying.
That was not.
either.
No. But yeah, that was my Thursday, and then it was funny. I rode out with Caleb, and
shout out Caleb Fulmore.
Shout out Caleb Fulmore. We learned the hard way that Raleigh open mic scene is like the normal open mics, like not at like good nights.
Yep.
It's the exact same as the Fayetteville open mic scene, where it's like it's comics and two people who happened to walk in the bar and they showed up.
I was going to say 100 people in the bar, 96 comedians.
Yeah, that was basically it. But so Caleb, there were two mics, but we were just like, let's just go home. Let's get home. Do we do a second mic or do we get home at a reasonable time? And we were like, home at a reasonable time.
You old fucks.
Yeah. So we did that. So how was Thursday? I remember outside you were like, yeah, I'm going to save it. Saving it for the cast.
I'll save it for the cast.
Yes.
No, dude, Thursday was a fucking weird night. Naturally, I shouldn't say naturally. Normally I don't do this, but I was high as shit on edibles, right? And I go there to do signups.
Yep.
And I didn't realize it, but I get there at like 6:25, 6:30 every time. I was sitting there just shooting the shit with Pickle while she was prepping for the day. And at like 6:50, I'm like, Pickle, there's fucking nobody in here right now.
Damn.
Even the dart people weren't there, and they're there fucking every day at 6. Yeah. So we're looking around like, this is fucking weird, dude. You know who the first comedian was to show up to sign up? This is when I knew it was going to be a fucked up night. No.
Who?
Jalen.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right? The guy who's consistently late at every fucking mic.
I knew Jalen was going to be there because Caleb told me that he goes to the gym. Like, they go to the same gym, and they'll run into each other at the gym all the time.
No offense to Caleb, but what the fuck's he doing while Jalen's working out?
Caleb's, we need to get him back on. Caleb's lost a lot of weight.
Oh, really?
Caleb looks like he has lost like about a whole me in weight, so about 20 pounds. I know. Yeah. But so Jalen was there first. That's wild.
Him and Taj.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And I swear to God, that was at 6:50. At 7:05, we had to start closing down signups because we already had like 10 people.
Damn. Okay, wait. You said nobody was there, and then Jalen and Taj were there.
It's 6:50.
Okay.
And then it's 7:05, 15 minutes later.
Yeah.
Fucking packed bar.
Damn. All right.
It was so fucking weird. We go over to the comedy side when we close out signups, and we ended up having to not sign up one of the comedians, which we all know and love. I don't want to say his name on the podcast.
Okay.
He'll get very upset.
Beverly.
But this is a nice picture, huh?
Huh? Oh. No.
Yeah, he showed up, but he never signed up, so I didn't know he was there.
Oh, fuck. No.
Yeah, I was like, dude, you got to at least let me see you so I can write your fucking name down.
That was your edibles kicking in, man.
No, I didn't. He didn't come inside. He was just outside the whole time. He never came and said hi. So at 7:30, I'm walking outside to go meet up with the headliner for the night, who I'm also not going to mention tonight.
Yep. It's a big face.
And as we go out there, and I go to meet up with him to say hi in his car, I look over, and there he is, the guy who missed the signups. And I was just like, dude, I didn't see you. He goes, yeah, I haven't been inside yet. I'm like, bro, I already gave the bucket away. It's done. Signups are over.
No.
Yeah, so I had to turn him around. I felt like a dick because I really do like the guy, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, he gets to go up like pretty much every week anyway, so it's not so bad.
Well, that's what we're trying to do at Patty's. Is like we're gonna cut time a little bit,
yeah,
just to make sure we can fit more comedians. But it's gonna be it's gonna be a hard cutoff, though.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I've always thought that it would make more sense to like the 8-minute time limit has always been nice, but like
it's fantastic.
If you've got like more people, you should.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be like set in stone. I feel like if you've got enough people you've got the time to let people get up there.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing 12 to 13 people cut off, and after that, sorry guys, everybody's doing 5 minutes tonight.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Well, that sounds fun. So, but like, so how was the crowd that Thursday?
Crowd, it was like a half full room.
Oh, so
yeah,
they blew their load the week before.
So you remember how you just said that it was like mostly comedians in the room? Yeah, it was about that.
Yeah, because like that's how like Crafty was like it was weird because like there was a few people who were there. Shout out to Phil Crew. Like I think we should get him on the show. Like he probably provided the best entertainment of the night with his dog Bentley, and who is he's a bulldog, and then he's got he's babysitting a corgi named Weston. fucking stole my fucking heart, motherfucker. I might send Greg the pictures so we could post them on here. Like I got some really good pictures of the two of them. Might post them here. Maybe they're adorable boys.
Courtney's what I want.
Yeah, I did too. I was like, dude, I might take this dude home with me. Who's he belong to? He's like, well, he belongs to somebody I know. He's proceeded to be Phil all over. Like Phil is like, he's so fucking nice, but he's like probably one of the most awkward people you will meet. He's such a weird dude, but
I do this podcast with you. You're the most awkward person I've ever met.
No, I mean if I talk to somebody and I'm like they're awkward, then that means
that's a problem.
Yeah, they are really awkward people. Like I can suss out awkwardness, like because like
I sense my own.
Someone who is
like vampires.
Yeah, it's like okay. It was like a bit I used to have where it's like I'm a self-aware autistic, where it's like I have that autism where it's like I can see myself and how uncomfortable I'm making everybody around me.
But you can't control
I can't do anything about it. I'm like, it's like I'm sitting at the back of the glass just like,
no, don't do it.
Stop it. What are you doing?
Adrian.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting there just doing one of these with my foot in my mouth, but.
Told you I could do it.
Yeah.
Like, John, nobody said you couldn't.
Yeah, dude. So, this has been the whole thing with the podcast is like, can we do this just me and you? Because you're always like, let's bring on guests. But I do like that we can just come on and talk shit about the guests.
Hell yeah.
And that we could have had. Because it's fun. Like I saw another one who's definitely not coming on at all anymore. A couple weeks ago at the end of the White Rabbit, and it was just kind of just shat all over the venue. And I was like, all right. God damn it! You just came here to shit for no reason. It kind of aggravated me, but it's fine.
Whatever.
He doesn't watch.
I hit up somebody too that said they weren't. They didn't respond yet, but I don't think they're coming.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I can tell you who it is.
Who?
Joe Rogan.
Oh shit!
Yeah, dude. I hit him up. I don't think he's showing up. Bro.
Yeah, he's like, are you guys going to come to Austin and film in my studio? I was like, no, I don't go to Austin.
I'm not going to Austin even if he pays for my trip. I'm not going.
Yeah, I'm not gay. Like I don't live in Austin. I don't go to Texas. They say things are bigger than Texas, and you get down there, and it's just you that's bigger because everybody in Texas is like 5 foot nothing. It's
dude,
like,
why I hate Texas is that it's like a fucking the temperature. It's like 110 out, but it feels like 80.
Yeah.
So you're walking around in a tank top thinking you're fine.
No, yeah. That's why. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's bleeding the color.
Greg
we are currently getting. Yep, and there's his penis. Greg is currently behind the camera, and he is waving his dick around, and there's the windmill.
He just showed us the 1-star flag, and there it is. Swink.
Everything but that is bigger in Texas.
Oh, damn. Speaking of self-aware.
The micro penises in Texas are still micro penises.
Dude, I want to get that T-shirt that says the world's biggest micro penis. It comes in white, so I could tie-dye the fuck out of it, too.
Well, okay, so this is something fun that I thought we could talk about. Not completely non sequitur. It has nothing to do with Texas or anything we're talking about. Yeah, so this is just... But it does tie back to like episode probably like 3 or 4 of the podcast where I was talking to you about Helldivers. Helldivers.
Oh, yeah.
They were. I'm sorry, this is just promo. To shout out Helldivers too. They did a thing where they did the Illuminids, who are like the third faction of the game, but they just hit Super Earth this past week. And I don't know if you guys know about Helldivers lore. Super Earth it's pretty super, and it's where all the people, that's where the humans live.
Is it Earth too?
Yeah, it's Super Earth. Yeah,
holy
super
shit,
Earth,
Super
and there are mega cities on there. Now I've been
like
horribly,
Judge Dredd.
and there's like one that's in like there's the American one. There's like a South American one. The one in Europe is in France, so I don't ever mess with that one.
Yeah, no, fuck
yeah.
that
If I avoid that one. Like
not worth it.
And then there's like one in Australia, but like it's just wild that they were like shooting a black hole at Super Earth for months now. Like since they did their little Illuminate invasion, and it's been nuts. Like I'm just running around on there. There's like giant flying things, and I've finally tried to get into like harder difficulties in the game because I play easy mode because I'm a pussy.
Because you're a good guy.
I'm not good at video games.
Yeah, you just want to make it good.
I just want to get in there and like shoot the stuff, and I was like, it's. I don't know. There's really nowhere to go with this. I just wanted to say, hey, I've been playing Helldivers again.
Dude, when I played video games and I actually had like the fucking free time to do so, I always only played on like the hardest difficulty because I hate myself.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because I never played any of the Dark Souls, and that's what everybody always talks to me about.
Yeah, dude, I've played all of those. I love those games.
I don't even know.
I love those games so much. Like I've played, the only one of those I couldn't ever get into was Sekiro, and that's just because it's not so much like the Dark Souls series. It's more of like a rhythm game where it's like you have to, and
remember Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I've got no rhythm. So yeah, it's I don't know if you can tell this, but I'm cripplingly white.
Oh shit! I
know
no
it's horrible.
idea.
I have a horrible lack of rhythm. But
Dude, and I got you on those black only shows.
I've been on so many actually. It's really funny.
No, I've only ever been on one. It was fun.
But no, I've played all the Dark Souls games. Dark Souls lore is fun. That's
no idea.
Super fun.
Never even touched the game.
I think that's one that like because I had that originally written down as like I was going to explain just some Dark Souls lore to you at one point, but that's one I want to.
If we're going to treat it like anime, when you're about 20 minutes in, this is all you're going to see.
That would be a Nerds at Night one, I think, where I have to like because it's intriguing shit, like it's neat stuff, but I have to do some research and like write some shit down. I can't just off the top of my head go into it. I'm a little.
You think that's part of the tism?
Stonely balonely, huh?
You think that's part of the tism?
What being?
You have to be able to write it down. You can't just remember it all.
No, I just need to be prepared, and I'm not prepared at all. Like I would need to watch like the intro to each Dark Souls game again, because that's basically all the lore you need. Like it's just like because everything else is just poorly explained throughout the video games.
Slasher time game.
Yeah, there's no cutscenes or
lore
anything
needed.
There's not, but it does make the games significantly funner to be like, hey, that guy's weird looking and he looks cool and he's gonna kick my ass. But also his backstory is real sad. Like he's like everything about him is just real depressing, and it makes me upset when I like think about like all the. It's like he's the last of his butthole thing, like
the last of his clan.
Yeah, last of his butthole faced friends. That's a real thing. There's guys who have butthole face. There's a guy who eats shit in one of the newer games. It's called the Loathsome Dung Eater. He's pretty cool.
I just wouldn't fuck with him.
I keep thinking that's a gravity bong, and I think I smoked too much weed.
You see a cup with a water bottle.
Yeah,
there's
a water bottle with a cup, like a cup with a water bottle in it. I'm like gravity bong. Like you can tell what I do at home.
Has to be.
Yeah.
What you?
Oh yeah. But no, because since the Oblivion remaster came out, I kind of got bored with it, and I already fallen back onto Skyrim.
That's actually really common from what I saw. Is a lot of people start playing Oblivion, and then I think it was last week that Skyrim had more active players. But that's not fair. That game is on like 19 systems.
Dude, I'm playing it with dumb like mods, and I've got a character who can just summon like 16. I'm making a gross wizard. I'm making an old man who just summons shit to fight for him, and he hides. I've got it so I can like perfect stealth and then just summon Dremora. It's cool. I have a good time. I just hear, "Fucking will kill you," and I'm just sitting there in the corner like,
he can't find me.
Can't do anything to me. Kill him, demons. Whatever. It's fun. I'm basically just summoning everything from Oblivion out to him. Did you hold on? What's going on? Did I wonder? Did he ever respond to us about not showing up? Or
no, it's just us, man.
Just making sure. All right. Yeah. No, it's funny because he was like, think of your own topics and shit. But it was cool. So what you got going on, Zach? What's happening with you? How's being a dad going on for you? Because that's been a lot of your day job.
Yeah. No, it's 100% my day job.
I'd prefer to talk to you
stay-at-home
about
mom.
Yeah, I'd prefer to talk to you about your day job than how many boxes I can stock at the food line.
It's good, man. Shout out to Patrick O'Hara. Him and his wife came over last night.
Nice.
Yep. And of course, his wife, Crystal, is my baby's best friend. He calls her, "Hey, listen." He knows her name's Crystal. He'll say Crystal when she's not there, but he just grabs her all the time like, "Hey, listen."
Oh, nice. Nice.
She got him a 7-foot tall spaceship water fucking sprinkler thing.
Damn. So
Yeah.
you're like, I'm so glad you brought this over.
You realize I have to set this shit up every day now.
To put it in my house. Thank you so much for that.
It's taller than I am, and you want me to fucking deal with this every day.
Eventually that'll be one of those, no, son, Dad's tired.
Yeah, dude.
It's in the corner in the garage kind of thing.
This morning, I woke my baby up, and that's the first thing he said to me was ice cream. And I'm like, you're on the right track, but no. And then he's like, spaceship? He wanted to go outside and play with it first thing in the morning. And that's when I was like, I had a conversation with my wife. Like, listen, I know you love Crystal.
Yeah.
But neither of them are allowed at our house anymore.
Yeah. No.
They just fucked my entire life up. You get to go to work and ignore this. Yeah. I have to hear spaceship being said about 800 times in an hour.
Yeah. Dude, I remember when my mother-in-law bought my son, it happened with two things. She bought him a 4-wheeler, like Power Wheels thing.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a bad idea, too.
She bought it when we were living in an upstairs apartment. So it's like, what do we? All we ever got to do with that thing was fuck up the floor in the apartment because it had like shitty linoleum wood floor, and like he like
doing burnouts.
Got stuck on the fucking He crashed into the front door, got stuck, burnt out, and then like proceeded to chip the door, and then.
Oh, I love kids.
And then she got like he's kind of like a bigger boy, but she got him like the cheapest training wheeled bicycle she could ever get. Like so the training wheels were like
I spent $20 on
horrible.
this.
Well, no, she spent the bike was fine, but the metal on the training wheels was like aluminum. So like with his weight, like when he would go either way, it just bent the training wheel. So it's just like
it's fucked.
Yeah. So and then like he was just never had the confidence to stay up on the bike. Like now he's just in. Also, it was like she got him a bike that was the certain size, like it's a small kid bike.
Yeah.
And I think he was like 8 or 9 at the time. He was like at the point where you don't buy him shit that's expensive at that point in their life, just because it's like it's gonna be moot in like 3 months.
Exactly.
So he was not only too big for it, but by the time like we were done trying to ride it, he was like just like over, like he should be on like a normal adult sized bike, It was just like, ugh, god damn it,
dude. So, I went to fucking the lake with my family on Friday.
Nice.
And I had everybody staring at me like I was a shitty parent because I refused to put a life jacket on my toddler.
Yeah.
I had to argue with like 2 different moms, like, you shouldn't have a life jacket. I'm like, why? So he's fucking overly dependent on it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, well, because I mean, like, he's got to know like his own limits.
Exactly. You give him a life jacket, he's gonna be like, "Oh, I can float and kick my legs."
I am being very attentive, you bitch. Like, shut up.
What happens when he doesn't have it on and he's in the water? He's gonna fucking drown.
Yeah. No, that's what I like with my kids. Like, I remember, like, we went to the beach with them. Like, I never really had like life jackets or anything on them.
Yeah.
It's like, go as far in as you can, and then like do what you can. Like I'm right here. Like it's cool. Like I'll sink.
I'm very hands on. He wants to be in the water. I'm in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like,
I'm
because like, I want to
no.
be. I'm going to be in the water anyways. I'll just hang out with you. Like chances are, like with my kids, they're always like, let's go back and play with the dirt before like,
before our old man goes in the water.
And I'm just sitting there out there like dolphining it. Like on the fucking in the ocean, just like, look, I'm a sea turtle, like whatever.
Yeah. No, dude, I got an argument with a fucking single mom.
Nice.
Because they're not putting a life jacket on my toddler.
You should be like, this is why your kid's dad left. Oh.
No. I was like, this is ridiculous. I'm gonna go talk to my wife.
Yeah. Excuse me. I have to go speak to my partner, my significant other. Yeah. Oh, where's yours? Oh, abandoned because of your bitchedness.
Yeah,
my
I can
bad.
tell why you're single, bitch.
Yeah. Oh man, you should have.
It's amazing that females don't enjoy my comedy.
Should have dumped her in the lake and be like, man, it sucks. It would be handy if there was somebody here to save you.
Yeah.
Should have worn a life vest.
Getting pretty hungry. Let's go up on the beach where your mom's making lunch right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun.
Orange liquid death. Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me because like the first time ever, my toddler like slept for like 14 hours.
Nice. Yeah.
Dude,
you got that like exhausted baby shit.
We were there
that
for
shit
6
was
hours.
Sick, dude. I would miss that. Like
it was like 10 o'clock at night when I was like, I gotta go check on him because this is scaring the shit out of me now.
Like for me, like luckily I'm past that with my kids. I just need to figure out a way to do that with my wife. Like I need to figure out something to get her to like just get her wiped out by like 10 o'clock so that way we can go to bed on time. God damn it. Like I'm just like, geez.
That'd just be handy, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
shit.
she got suckered into feeding her coworkers cats for the weekend. Her coworker lives out in Rayford, by the way, it's about a good hour and a half full trip to get out there and come back and feed the cats. Like, so she's just like, oh, I've been doing this every day. Like, she got out there a little bit late today just because, like, she was like, I'm just fucking sleeping. And it's all her days off. Like, her 4-day weekend, it's all just out riding every day, feeding cats that don't belong to her.
Hell yeah.
That belong to some bitch who every fucking week has some new reason for me to just despise her. And I'm just like, oh, man. And it was bad. Like, we got into it. She said that I was, like, started an argument because I was like, if you bring the cats home, like, because she was threatening to fucking, just like, oh, I'm just going to bring the cats over to your house. And that way you guys can just have them there. And, like,
that's how you get new cats.
Her cats pee all over her house.
Oh, no, fuck
like,
that.
Yeah, so I was like, no. If her cats come over to our house, I'm taking them to a better house. Like, I don't know. I'm going to find them. I'm going to rehome these cats. Like, I'm going to give them away. I'm going to release them into the wild because at least they'd be safe. Like, they're not coming to my house. Like, we've got enough
I don't understand why people fucking do that shit. Too.
Like, dude, since like we got Molly in the house, we've had enough like feline calamity going on in our house. Like everybody's just kind of getting used to Molly now. Like Molly doesn't chase everybody else down anymore like she was doing, but Dipper's still fat and he's always been a dick. And Marshall's just kind of a dick too. It's like those are our two like oldest cats.
And then you got Charlie.
And then Charlie's just a fucking dumbass, dude. Like he's
I fucking love that cat.
He's just an idiot. Like he's just like, hey, Aunt Molly, what are we doing? She's like, I don't fucking know, Charlie, but you're in my face, and she smacks shit out of him.
He doesn't move either.
Dude, he's
just
this motherfucker
takes it.
He's gotten so big, like, but he gets so mad when you hold him. But like I was sitting there, I was holding him earlier, and just like I'll like lay him on his back, and he just sits there and goes, and I'm like, shut up, dude. You don't know what you're talking about.
Did you check out Saturday Night Main Event?
I saw that. I
saw the results.
Yeah, I did. I watched I like how WWE. I was about to say WWE. WWE does their YouTube shit now. Like I cried when I saw the Ron Killingsley.
Ron
intro.
Cena?
Yeah, the Ron Cena intro. The entrance, I was, oh my God. God damn it. I saw somebody post on the comments, is like, Randy Orton's now R-Truth's childhood hero. I was like, I cannot believe John Cena.
In like fucking less than 5 minutes.
Oh, dude.
Tacked him on his way down.
The fucking thing, the way they did they did the back-to-back. John Cena did his thing. And then R-Truth did a little John Cena comeback and did all of the moves beat for beat.
It was perfect.
Got the bigger pop for his "You Can't See Me," and then John Cena was just like, and then John Cena teamed up with Logan Paul. What?
Yeah, dude.
What? Ugh.
John Cena, I think, is studying the Dominic Mysterio route of how to be a heel and how to turn a heel while being a heel.
When he's got a mustache and a fucking mullet, we'll know he's gone full.
Because, like, he's doing so good at it. You just beat up fucking R-Truth and you teamed up with Logan Paul?
Yeah. And then
like,
made Cody come out and be all like, and let me tell you, it's hard times, baby. It's hard times. We're going to come out here and we're going to...
I'm the son of a...
John Cena, you son of a bitch. Me and Jey Uso, we're going to beat up you and Logan Paul, baby. And you can't do nothing to stop us, baby. It's the American nightmare. We're going to come over there. I love that. He's got his daddy's lisp.
Hell yeah.
That Cody Rhodes has his daddy's lisp. And the only one of the Rhodes boys that doesn't have the daddy's lisp is Goldust.
And he pretended to be gay for a long time.
And Goldust pretended to be gay and have Tourette's. And he was like, hey, Stone Cold, I've been stuttering. You know, I'm sorry. That's my... God damn it! The shit on my fucking nail. It's still there. It's fine.
R.I.P.
I'll
Dusty
I'll
Rhodes.
chew my nail off camera.
But yeah, man.
R.I.P. The American Dream. With
He's
his big old
doing
pokies.
pretty good as a heel right now.
Yeah.
I just wish I could see him.
Yeah. Oh, God damn it. It's fucking shitty as fucking... I don't know. R-Truth is balding like a motherfucker, though. I saw his like...
Hey, leave him alone. That man ages like fucking fine cheese.
He does, but his hairline is not doing him any favors, dude.
He's had dreadlocks for fucking 26 years.
Speaking of dreadlocks for 26 years and hairlines, how are you doing, buddy?
Not good. That's why I'm getting really fucking defensive about
this. The bandana's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, dude. Why do you think it keeps going lower and lower? I don't want to see my hairline going higher and higher.
Not to call you out too bad, but I did see. I think you posted the picture.
Memory.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't have a bandana.
Like, oh, that's why. I was like, Jesus, fucking pinhead. Like, not to roast you too hard, but
go ahead.
Have you seen remember the 1940s and 20s, those things they used to call pinheads?
Yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah, or a sloth from the Goonies.
I say it all the time. I remember when my hairline was here.
Oh no, poor guy. Oh man, my hairline is fantastic.
No, dude, perfect.
Like Greg's hairline.
Greg's got a great fucking hairline too. But it just goes to prove, man, 1 out of 3.
Yep. Dude, I remember I had a buddy. He started balding like when he was like 16. But he was also, like, I think I probably talked about this, but he would he was my drummer, my buddy Chris. Like he would sit there and he would like pull his hair out and shit too. But and I would just like he would get so mad at me. Like when I would really just want to piss him off, I would just sit there and go, thinking about shaving my head, buddy. And he was just like, fuck you, you piece of shit. Better not shave your head, you son of a bitch. And I was like, but dude, like as soon as I start as soon as I start losing my hair, like I'm gonna do just full cul-de-sac.
Yeah,
like,
you're gonna go for it.
The full friar tuck.
I'm thinking about it because this year has been like the most I've ever thought about just cutting my dreads off.
Yeah.
But I realize if I do it and I don't like it, I'm just going to be an everyday bald motherfucker.
Yeah,
because
well,
I'm just going to stone cold it.
That's what happened to my brother. Like he kept dreads for too long, and then like
Patchy.
yeah, well, it just like it gave him what I call the runway, like the landing strip in the middle. Like it just pulled out too much. But like I think he went about getting his dreads the wrong way. I think so. The first time, like he fucked him up the first time he got him, and then taking him out, like he really like just kind of didn't go about it the right way.
I've had him for fucking 13 years, man, and I'm really thinking about just getting rid of him. Yeah, dude.
See, my hair grows so fast that I can just say fuck it at any given time, and then like give it like a few months. I'm just like I'm back.
Dude, you do it with your fucking facial hair.
I'm back to shaggy dude. Like it's bullshit, dude.
A week and a half ago, you were clean shaved with a mustache.
Yeah, and it's just like now I'm back to looking like it's all in my neck beard too. Like it's my. I remember, God, dude. I remember growing up. I wanted to be like, if only I could grow facial hair, and then just having the patchy bullshit in high school.
Yeah, and you get the full on.
And then like you see those few kids who could like grow a full beard. Now those guys can still grow that one little beard, but I'm just like, it won't stop. Like it's growing.
I've had a beard since I was fucking 13,
bro. My fucking my shit's at the point where it connects with my chest hair.
Mine does.
Yeah, it connects to my chest hair, and it's working its way up to connect to my eye. Like it's almost at the point where it connects to my eyebrows. Like I'm going full Wolfman. Like
you are.
That's my thing. Like I'm one full moon away.
I tell everybody, man, I'm covered head to toe in fur. Literally, you can follow a line going head to toe.
You can call me Lon Chaney Jr. because I'm fucking going full Wolfman on this shit.
I thought when I was younger, I'm like, man, it's gonna suck having like all this facial hair and all the fucking pubes.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't realize most of the hair was gonna go to my back.
Yeah, dude. What I always love is like it's never been a bit. It's just something I've always said. It's like I gotta go like Shane. You gotta trim your pubes when you are cutting your beard and whatever, because like your beard is just pubes.
It is.
Facial hair is all just pubic hair, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not. Like we need to call beards pubes. It's like look at your pubes. It's like, what are you letting your pubes grow out so long for? Like, Ryan has the longest pubes I've ever seen. Shout out to Ryan Minton. Like, no, that's funny. He commented today on Michael's thing. Michael posted the video from his episode last week.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm always shouted out for the most horrible shit on this show. And it's all true. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Shout out Ryan Minton one more time with his really long pubes. But no, I've always just I feel like it should stop being stigmatized to call your beards pubes. Like Santa is a happy pubed faced man.
He is.
And he is here. Him and his pubes are here to bring you presents every year. You know.
Ryan left his fucking beard comb in
my
my car, which my wife takes to work.
Yeah, his pube comb.
Yeah, his pube comb, if you will.
Yeah.
And she calls me on her lunch break. She goes, "Whose fucking brush is in our car?" And I'm like looking through my head. I'm like, I have no idea. The last bitch I had in my car didn't even have hair. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's got like, oh, this is Ryan's. Gross.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan, man. This gross ass fucking hairbrush. But no, god damn, it was funny last week. Oh yeah, I'm on Apex this week. This Tuesday.
Yep. I was gonna see if you wanted to carpool
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm down. Because tomorrow we're going to Monstercade to check that out. It's been a little bit. We haven't gone out.
Where's
there
that one?
Bit. That's in
Raleigh,
Winston-Salem, or Kernersville. It's one of those two.
That's just as bad.
Yeah, it's 2 hours away instead of an hour and a half. Yeah, 1:15.
But yeah, no, I'm going to be doing Apex this week. See if anybody else wants to roll with us. I'm sure Ryan will.
Ryan, Caleb probably will too. Yeah.
Well, last time, that motherfucker didn't hit me up until 5 minutes before we were leaving.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'll hit him up tomorrow, and we'll see. Because we'll probably ride out with him to Monstercade. Because he's the one who's brought it back up. And I'm like, yeah, I want to go out to Monstercade. I really like the Winston-Salem, Kernersville scene in North Carolina. It's a lot of fun. Oh, shit.
Last time I was out there was forever. Yeah, go ahead. That just hit you. I saw it.
No, I got booked on a show June something.
Don't you say 15th because we're already booked.
No, not June 15th. It's June 7th. It's like the week before.
I ain't going to be there, John.
Ben Creed, who I actually would like to get on the show still. He only had to cancel on us once, so he still got a shot.
You're giving away behind the scenes information now, John.
Let me see. Yeah, my bad. What up? It's okay. We don't have a guest on here, so nobody's going to push this episode. So, our last few episodes have been quiet because we don't have, we haven't had anybody who could be like, hey, give this a push. I was hoping the Michael episode, he'd push it a little bit more, but it's fine. Where's the show?
I hate you.
Chapel Hill, June June 7th. June 7th.
Ain't gonna be there.
Yeah. And I'm gonna do. It's a place called the Gathering.
White Rabbit?
The Gathering Place. No, it's the Gathering Place. I think it's like a card shop.
I was about to say it sounds
cool.
like a card shop.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna do my nerdy jokes.
Shit.
I have like 2 Magic the Gathering jokes.
If they're smart, this will be this one they actually pay you in store credit.
Oh no, he said that was pretty cool. Well, he said he was gonna pay me and then pay me extra for gas money, which I was like, that's pretty sweet.
That is nice. I like getting the extra gas money or the hotel room.
Yeah. I honestly I like being invited to shows, and if I get paid, it's a bonus. Like, cause I'm like, hey, I already
wanted to do this.
Yeah, I already wanted to do this.
Yeah.
And thank you for having me. But you're awesome.
They do pay you in store credit. You're gonna be the first comedian I know to pay to be on a show.
It's like getting paid to jerk off. You know, it's like this is very. It's like comedy is very masturbatory, and honestly, comedy takes me longer to get done with than jerking off. So like,
when you're jerking off, you're not having fun. You're there to get business done.
Yeah, it's there to do business, and like it's the same for comedy. Like it's like I'm here to. Well, I mean, it's a little bit
more.
of both.
I'm here to have fun.
Yeah, well, it's a little both, honestly. Like they're both. You know, it's very comedy's
all I know is that I'm crying after both times,
and I come doing both. Like it's fun, yeah, and crying. You know,
I cry.
Yeah, see, he's just like comedy, like masturbation. Got to get out of here. No. But let's see. Oh,
that's
shit.
Good.
This is something fun we could talk about. It's probably not fun. It's not fun at all, actually. Joe Biden has butt cancer.
Yeah, dude, I saw that. Trump called it stage 9, which is fucking crazy.
How many stages are there to
3.
cancer? Okay.
So when he has stage 9, dude, that's fucking nuts. Like, that is a gay ass.
Come on now. Hey.
The cancer in his cancer has cancer.
That former President Biden has stage 9 cancer, and that if you know to get to stage 9, you have to fight through Ryu, Ken, you have to fight through Chun-Li, Blanca. There are so many stages.
He's an animal.
Stage 9 is where you have to fight M. Bison in his first form, and honestly, stage 9 M. Bison... one of the hardest patients.
Don't think that Biden can handle it.
M. Biden cannot handle M. Bison. No, thank you. I don't think he can handle stage 9. That's so dumb.
As soon as he said that, I'm like, once again, I am firmly planted with the next president needs to be 35 years old.
Yeah, dude, I completely forgot he said the whole stage 9 thing. I just wrote down that it was kind of
right after he got a huge parade, and
bro,
like,
I'm just it's not. The cancer's never funny, but like butt cancer's anything that involves the butt it's always kind of funny.
A little funny. You got to say it's a little.
And my mom survived cancer, so I'm allowed to make jokes about cancer. That's how I've always diagnosed it. And she used to be alive to give me the okay. Yeah, she used to be alive to give me the okay about it, but now now she's
dude.
She got taken out. Not by cancer. The slip and fall. That's what got her.
Got
Those damn banana peels.
I remember the last thing my grandfather ever said to me. Last thing he ever said to me was, "Stop shaking the ladder, you fucking cunt." I still don't know what it means to this day.
My mom got taken out by a Mario Kart fucking, fucking thing. It's like banana peel, like Looney Tunes bullshit. Whoa,
that is Looney Tunes shit. Is that real?
Bonk. No, it wasn't a banana peel, but she did fall down, bonk her noggin. That just tells you, and coming anytime.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it.
What can I say except you, dude? So
Fuck
apparently they did a live action Lilo and Stitch, and I'm just no. Everybody's
You're
mad
one of
about
those
it.
fucking people too. Are you excited for the live action How to Train
I
Your
didn't know it
Dragon
was
2?
coming out. No, I'm mad about it. We've talked about this.
I know, but how the
fuck?
fuck can you have a live action movie about an alien?
I don't know.
They found a real fucking alien out there.
It's like you're gonna have a real alien. Yeah, but I was just like,
wouldn't that be some shit though? If that's how they told us dragons were real.
I've just been trying to rack my brain as if I've seen Lilo and Stitch ever in my life. I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. For some reason, I think it's just one that's completely avoided me. Like I know the memes, I know all the main scenes, but like I don't think I've actually sat down and watched it.
That is crazy because you are like Stitch, 100%.
Yeah, I would love. I feel like I would love it because I think
probably be your favorite.
Yeah, it'd probably be great. But
what's your current favorite Disney?
God, you're gonna be calling me gay. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Gay.
It's always been Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, I didn't even listen to what you said. I was just ready to call it gay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be called very gay. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Oh wow, that is very homosexual of you.
Aladdin and then Little Mermaid. I think
take
are my
that.
top 3.
That's why I'm addicted to redheads. Shout out to my wife.
Yeah, no. But for me, it was
Nah, dude, Jungle Book, #1, best one.
Jungle Book's dope. Yeah.
Bare necessities, bro.
What are you want to do? I don't know. What are you want to do? Now, don't start that again. That was something. Speaking of, shout out to my mom. That was some shit we used to do all the time. Because my mom loved the Beatles. She loved Disney, so that was just like the perfect combination of everything. She, the two of her favorite things was like, "Hey, mate, what you want there? Oh no, what are you want to do? Oh, I think we should write a song about an octopus." It's just, I love those dang vultures, dude.
Dude,
'Cause that's what friends are for.
I might lose some support here, but I fucking hate Bob Dylan.
Oh, I do too.
Fuck. Oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
I'm not a fan.
But
I like singers who can sing.
Thank you. Thank you. My favorite part about Bob Dylan is when he got booed off stage for playing an electric guitar. That's my favorite.
My favorite
set he
part
ever
about
did.
Bob Dylan is when other people cover his music.
But no,
you give me
yesterday
give me
was his
Jimi
birthday.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, and Crystal brought cake over. After we had dinner, we had cake.
Oh, and you listen to horrible music.
And then I realized, my wife told me, you realize we just celebrated Bob Dylan's birthday.
You said Jimi Hendrix, right?
And I kicked them the fuck out of my house.
That's right, as you should. As you should. Don't fucking. First of all, horrible singer. Second of all, dirty hippie. Like the epitome of a dirty hippie.
Easy on the DH.
He was a dirty hippie. No, I'm sorry.
Easy with the
You're one of
DH.
those modern clean hippies. Like you take baths.
cleanish.
That's a clean shirt.
It is. I actually
Excuse me,
just
that's
pulled
a
it out
clean
of the
tie-dye.
dryer.
You're not a dirty hippie. That's why I'll defend calling you. I would never call you a dirty hippie. Like
Yeah,
you do not. I don't identify you as a dirty hippie. You identify you as a modern hippie, postmodern hippie. I don't know. You're just smoke pot.
Just sits outside and smokes pot.
You
and hits
just
his vape.
smoke pot and identify as hippie. You're not an actual dirty, gross, drained to society hippie. Although stay-at-home dad is like
pretty-
a close.
pretty bad,
that's a
I'm
pretty
off the
fast
grid.
track. Yeah, like if you get divorced while in stay-at-home dad status, you are one step away from being
that ain't
dirty
gonna
hippie. It's like I'll go live in my van and smoke weed. Be cool
Down by the river.
in a van down by the river. And then you'll fall through a table comedically. It'll be hilarious. Have a heart attack at age 35. You got 1 year.
Hey, that's this year, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Turn 35 next month.
Oh, shit. I turned 36 in
What are John doing,
in
math?
September. It's fine.
In September.
It's a few months away. It's fine. Dude.
I want to be a dick right now. I'm just going to do it. When do you turn 35?
How many years ago?
Yeah, I'm not going to do that math. 8 years ago?
Yeah, damn.
Oh, man.
See,
I had to be a dick about it.
Yeah, I turned 36 this year, so that's going to be super fun.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you guys what the young life is about.
Yeah. Tell us about how great it is to be young and have hair. Oh, wait.
I can't do that. I haven't been able to do that for years.
Yeah. No. Fuck. When did you start? When did it start creeping? Like the creep
Started creeping probably in 2014.
Damn.
Yep.
When did you decide plugs wasn't going to be an
Oh,
option?
not 2014. 2011.
Did you decide that
Did
you
the wrong
were
math.
going to? Did you ever try like the Rogaines or the hymns?
No,
or the,
no, I'm not
none
going to do any of that shit. I
Okay.
already said it. As soon as I'm done, dude, I'm just shaving my head every day and just being an everyday bald
You
motherfucker.
go full. You're gonna shave your head and just be. I'm about family. Like just
Yeah.
get
This is
really into
family.
being about family. Just
gonna get really jacked
you
for
either
no
become
reason.
like super about family or super about how everything is just like the coolest thing, and you have cheat days all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
Never.
there's two ways to become bald: either The Rock or Vin Diesel. And inside of every bald man, there's two.
I can think of one more.
Who?
What?
What? Oh yeah, Stone Cold. Yeah, okay. So because then you could just say beside every two guys there's two bald men instead of The Rock or Stone
What?
Cold. And either way, there's some sort of bald rock themed character. Like there's something I was gonna say rock or stone, but they're both
It's going to be good, dude. I never have to sit on my hair again.
geologically inclined.
When I'm swimming, I don't have to worry about being fucking 4 extra feet wide.
Dude, every time I talk about shaving my head, my wife just vehemently like reels and is like,
Oh yeah, no, my
you're
wife
not
freaks
doing
the
it."
fuck out. She goes, "I'm not ready." And I'm like,
'Cause,
"Dude, this
I
is
wanna-
my hair." What
well,
the fuck
for me,
you mean?
like it's like okay, so Cosmo, he's got like he doesn't wash his hair good,
Yeah.
because he's a kid, and I
Yeah.
get it. But he's also got shitty hair, and like his scalp sucks. Like he's got he's got scalp issues.
Yep.
Where he doesn't wash his hair good enough. So I'm like, dude, if you don't take care of your head, we're gonna shave your head this summer. And I was like, don't worry, I'll shave your head. I'll shave my head too for solidarity with you. My wife's like, you can't shave his head.
never
He'll look
touch him
horrible.
again.
Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, but he needs it. Like, it's more medical. I need to medically shave his head more than anything else. Like, this is more for the good of the boy. And she's just like, don't you touch my baby's hair. We'll go get it done. And I'm like, ugh. I just wanted to shave my head and be done with my fucking, like, worrying about my hair. And then I'm tired of it. I'm
Go
tired
for
of
it.
having long hair. But I also look great. I I'm in a paradox.
That's
like
crazy. You think you look great?
I hate having like long hair, but I also like having long hair because like I miss when I do. Because with long hair and a beard, I can pull off being handsome. That's the only time. Like that's it. Like I can pull off. Like people are just like, "Oh, you look like Jesus," and I'm like, "Thank you, my child." You know, they're like, and I look like I don't even look like white Jesus. I look like Israeli Jesus, like ugly Jesus. You know, like the scientifically accurate Jesus.
Jesus.
I look like biblically accurate Jesus. It's like
the glasses off. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's like a biblically accurate seraphim. You actually look at it, it's terrifying, like as described in the text.
Jesus also had a broken egg tattoo on his arm.
Yeah, he did. Like, look, it's right there. You can see it. It's like,
I remember.
This stands for when I hatched from my mother.
When he was hung up, I remember seeing it.
Some Romans were like, look at that fucking broken egg tattoo.
Queer.
Look, he's got a mouth tattoo on the other side.
I was just going to say it. He's got the mouth.
And I think he said he's coming out as a Decepticon. He's transform. I don't know.
Hey, man, they are.
But I mean, he did transform after 3 days into the a super
He was a zombie.
Super Jesus.
No, he was a zombie.
Yeah. He was like, I can go even further beyond. Yeah.
This isn't even my last or final form.
Yeah, this wasn't even his final. I can't believe that wasn't even because he then ascended further into the Father, and he sits at the right hand of the Father to this day.
I can't believe that we have a whole religion that like a lot of the world follows based off of some bitch lying about sleeping with another dude and getting pregnant.
And then what I love is like what I love about religion is it's all just variations on the same shit. Like it's just like
oh yeah, for sure.
You know, let's have that.
Christmas
guy.
is a fucking pagan holiday.
Yeah. Because like I mean, like in every like religion, like big religion, like Zeus is just like for Zeus, he's just God. Like and then like all the other guys are just like like you got your Davids and such. You know,
yeah, he
like,
wasn't even the oldest brother.
Yeah, like he was like, hey, what's going on? Like hey, like wasn't Poseidon the older one? I don't remember who was the older brother.
Hades.
Hades was the older brother.
Yep, and he got kicked down to the underworld.
Yeah. Like, oh, man,
where he fell in love with a chick, and that's why we have
fell in
seasons.
love with his niece. Thanks, Hades.
Well,
cool guy. I love Hades.
I can't believe you're shitting on Hades for that when you just mentioned Zeus.
He's just down there doing his taxes, and he's like, man, I need a wife. He was like, cool.
Yeah.
Then
he stole this bitch, and that's why we have seasons now.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Yeah, I remember Demeter got sad.
Oh, there we go.
I know her name. Yeah, I know. Greek mythology was like the one thing I was super into. I was about to say
that was the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, Byron was the guy. Lord Byron was the guy who did a lot of the tales. Like he put them out into like I think he did a lot of the translating from Greek into English, and I learned all that from the book Age of Fables. It's a really good book.
Hell yeah! I didn't know you could read.
Icarus is. Oh, I had it read to me through book on tape.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. The book on tape for that killer. Actually, that's the one I need to get on my Audible. Now that I'm thinking about Age of Fables, that shit was dope, dude. Like, because it was Greek mythology. Like the first, I want to say like 2/3 of it was. The first third of it was Greek. Second half was the Roman mythology. That like the shit that they added to Greek mythology because, as we all know, Roman mythology is just Greek mythology, but then they were like, it was basically like they had Marvel and DC, and then Marvel's like, well, we've got, we're going to make our own unique version of your character, but he's got blackjack and hookers, So that was basically what it was. Like, that's the difference between Roman and Greek mythology. But
that's why I was all about
Rome, I love that Rome was like tied to like, oh yeah, also our founders of our city, they suckled on some wolf teats because they were real men.
They were real men. They slept with other men.
Yeah, they had sex with men like real men, and they formed the agoge, whatever.
That was like all the fucking major things back then. Even the Greek were like, nah, dude, we're just going to fuck each other.
Yeah.
Bring it up to nowadays. Like
that's how they formed. That's how they locked in for a phalanx. They're just like, all right, into your brother.
They can't move us if you go into me.
Into your sword brother from behind, and then you're
Make sure you put your shield locked in, and you get both spears tucked.
Yep. Tuck your spears and your balls. All right, buddy, get in.
Whoa, no. Yeah. Jared loves the balls. You don't have to tuck yours.
Oh my God, the Greeks is where the term "fall in" came from. The term
it's so loose from hitting that phalanx all day.
Fall in. Sorry, buddy. Oh,
it's no longer pushing in.
Yeah, they were falling in. Whoa!
Undefeated. The only reason they were undefeated is they were too busy fucking. So the rest of the armies were like, "We're not fighting that."
Yeah. They just made a pile and they're just like writhing towards us. We surrender, dude. Like it's cool. We
I'm
give
not
up.
jumping in there. I'm not getting raped.
No, I'm not getting in there. Like I've got armor on. Like I'm not getting near that. Yeah, no, the Greeks were weird. But the end of Age of Fables, the last third of it was Norse mythology. So it was like, ironically, Norse mythology is less rapey than Greek mythology, but
it's not surprising at all.
the Vikings are known more for their pillaging and raping. It's just like they lost in the end, so I think like they just got a bad rap because because the English were just like, oh, those barbarians, and the Romans were like, those barbarians.
So make sure you check out Zach and JP's Burnt Out Hijinks, where John defends rape.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying I think they got accused of it way more. Hey, I'm just saying like. It was a lot of, he said, she said back then. It was a lot of the British
blaming.
Oh, so it was a lot of the short, English guys with their horrible faces and teeth and noses being like, those handsome blonde men with their tall chiseled chest hairs,
their beautiful ships,
their beautiful faces and their flowing locks that no woman could withstand or resist. Clearly, they're rapists. That's why the women that are wanting to have sex with them. It's not to do with their chiseled good looks and the fact that they carried their ships here on their back.
They take care of their children.
Winch, feed me more grapes. Yes, I must have sex with more boys. And, nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with it. Yeah, but no, there was the Gauls who were the rapists. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Sorry.
I think we're gonna end this one on rape. John,
let's not do that.
You got any other shows coming up?
Yeah, that have nothing to do with rape. We'll just edit out all those R words tastefully.
We're gonna add a G in front of it, so it's gonna be good.
So there, grapes. So here, actually, I have a list now. It's fun.
Okay.
So May 27th, I'm going to be in Apex, North Carolina.
Okay, that's going to happen after the show. So how do you think you did on that one?
I did great. I did 10 minutes of fun. June 7th, be in Chapel Hill at the Gathering Place. Super
Hell yeah.
fun. June 11th, I'll be hosting Art Attack and performing stand-up comedy. June 15th, I'll be in Wilmington with you for Louis T at the After Brunch show.
For Father's Day.
July 2nd will be my date for North Carolina's Funniest at NC... Oh, shit.
You got this.
Take two. July 2nd, Good Nights Comedy Club. You can come out and vote for me for In-Seat's Funniest. You can just come out and see...
I wish I knew who else was competing that night.
Me lose to Trey Pone, the owner of Shady's Comedy Club in Lumberton. Shout out to Trey Pone.
So make sure you go down there and vote for Trey.
We should get him on, actually. He's pretty cool. I like Trey. He's funny. He'd be a good guest to have on. Be a sick guest. What do you got coming up aside from that? Also, that show with me.
I was about to say I got that show with you. I'm not billed for anything. I'm going to be at that Apex show with you.
Nice.
And I'm going to go on July 2nd to make sure I vote for Trey.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
and you can catch Zach every day at his house with his kids.
Yep.
You can catch me every day at the Food Lion on... I said something there. It totally wasn't. It didn't just say nothing.
Was it the R word again?
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
And you can catch us every Saturday with more Burnout Hijinks from Zach and JP's Burnout Hijinks, where I'm Zach and he's JP, and these are our hijinks and they're burnout. And we are really burnt out for this episode. I think I got way too stoned before we started. Whoa.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a wonderful time.
Bye.